Hello everyone, it's Carolyn from Carolyn's Musings on Etsy, and on Facebook it's One Way Journals. I come to show you how to put this It Is Well folio together. This is the cover. It's not completed, but this is the cover of One Way, one option that you can do it. But here are the papers. This is your base. This is your base extension. And on this page, I have printed the pink backing. And then you have this page. These are your flaps. And on this page, I've printed the pink as well. And here is the optional page. And on this one, I have also, because of the flap here, it's basically, I have printed pink on this one as well. And this was the original. So because of the flap again, I printed the pink because you don't really need it for the pockets. This is the stackable pockets. But because of this, I printed on the back. And then, of course, you have your ephemera, your tags. I just printed the light neutral color on the back of these. And these are your cards. I have the a line of the song, the hymn, and the scripture. This page is all King James Version. And on the back, I printed the neutral color. This one's the English Standard Version, and I printed neutral. This one is the NIV, and I printed neutral on the back of it also. And on the last page, this row is the King James Version. This is the last three tiles, 10, 11, and 12. And this is the English Standard Version, tiles 10, 11, and 12. And the NIV, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. The one note I could tell you, if you don't know exactly how the song goes, what you could do before you start cutting everything out is on your flap here, you could just start marking tile 1, 2, 3. That's the way I have them going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because once you cut out and you score right here, you won't be able to see where you have written. So that's one tip I can give you. Okay, and I already have cut out and inked. So the first thing you want to start with, I'm going to go with this option since I have already done the other option. I'm going to do this one this time. You just cut it out and you score here on this side and here on this side. Okay, and on your flap you score here and here. Okay, and then that makes you a spine. And on your extension you would just score right here where this goes. You just score right here. There's kind of like a brown line here for you to know where to score. Okay, and for assembly, we'll start with these two, the first two, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because it gives me some wiggle room. And so what I will do is, first of all, I want to make sure that my flowers are going the right way. Okay, the pattern I should say. And then I'm just going to apply some glue. I'm going to fold it in like this, and I'm going to match them up. Like that. Okay, and then the same for this. For this flap, I'm going to fold it and kind of press this one down like this, so you see, making this other fold flat for a minute while we get it assembled. And then I'm going to apply glue. I'm going to make sure I have it turned the right way. And then I'm going to line this up. Oops, it slipped. Okay. I forgot to grab a paper towel. Okay, and so now we have our base. And I created this one so that they kind of match up. So you can see that they match. Okay, and then we can start on the inside. So we will just start over here, and these will go there like this. So I'll put glue here. And I'm coming right to, but not overlapping, where you see this, where I distressed it so you could see where it needs to fall, so it doesn't get in the way of closing. Whoops. Fabri-Tac slipped. Okay, and then we'll do the other for this one. I prefer Fabri-Tac for this, so it gives me wiggle room, but then it takes a minute to dry. And so on this one, I will just come over here and line it up on this side, making sure these line up here and that this is over to the edge. Okay. And then you can decide if, you know, which way, but I have got mine going so I don't cover up my bird, because if I go it this way, where this one goes first, which it's not doing that naturally. But anyway, then the bird gets covered up. So I'm just doing it this way. Okay. And for this section is these. So these will go on first. Okay. So again, doesn't look like I inked that one. Let me try again, just a little. Okay, so then I'm going to apply glue here. And I should have showed you, this is where you score. You score here. And then you just line this up on the bottom. And again, just stay in between your spines here. Okay, and then this one goes on the top. I did have to tweak this a little, because on the first go, whoops, I changed things up a little on size, and so to make it just slightly bigger. So if you bought it before you got the update, this panel was a little too small, so if you had problems, that was why. Okay, just trying to give this a chance to dry. Okay, and then we can keep going, but for here, let me see. Let me check everything again to see what I have. Okay. thought these are the stackable pocket. So what I did here, the best way to show you is, this shows you verse, the first verse, second stanza, and the third. And this right here shows you the third and the fourth, so you would know that this kind of lines up here. And then with this one, you see, thou hast taught me, and this says thou hast taught me. So you would cover that up, and you're going to go up here and line it up just with those little notes, like that. I hope you can see that. And so you're going to start down here, and these are going to go like this. So the way I normally do it to get it correct is I will take a pencil, because I want to cover up this flap here. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to center it in the flap, and I'm simply going to put 2 little tick marks here, okay, for that one. And then I'm going to come here, I'm going to line this one up. Okay, and then I'm going to place tick marks here. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Third. Okay. I think that needs to come down just a tad more. Okay, so right there. And then I'm going to put my tick mark there, because you need to start with this one. So it would be better to go ahead and put you a guide. And for this one, I'm going to use, if it'll work, I'm going to use the Berry Art Glitter glue. Okay. So this is the top. So I'm going to glue along 3 sides. And then I'm going to just simply place it on my tick marks. And then this one, checking again, goes here. Can't see my tick mark. That's pretty funny. I did this backwards, you guys, so I'm just going to have to go with it now. But at least I got the top, so now all I have to do is match up the verse, the hymn stanzas, and I should be okay. I should end up at the bottom. Okay, so we'll go right there. And then the last one. I was trying to show you guys the easiest way, but I just reverted back to the way I usually do it. And I'm sorry. So this one should fall pretty close. Okay, and then so there's your stackable pockets under there. And for over here, I have these. Let me get them to close. I have these pockets. Okay, and you can put these whichever way you prefer. I'm going to have them going that way. So you start with this one first. And you glue these 3 sides. And again, keep it within your area here. And this one. Okay, and then there's cards and things. I didn't let that dry. That can go in here before we move to this one. And for this, I'll show you. There's plenty of different ways, but for an easy way, I'm just going to use a Velcro dot. These Velcro dots are 3/8 inch. Okay, so what I do, it depends on where you would like it. If you want it at the bottom, I usually open at the bottom. So I believe I can probably cut this in half. Let me cut this in half. I don't think I need the whole thing because it's not that big. So I think I'm going to cut it about there. Okay, and then, oh, I'm sorry if I got out of frame, so sorry. And then, so I'm going to stick it, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to do it this way. And I'm just going to stick this right on the edge. Okay, and then like this, and then that way it will open. You can do it in the middle if you would like. And with these, I provided, I don't think I've cut them out, but I did provide some circles for you so you can make your closure here. Okay, so then we'll move to here. And here is where your waterfall will go. I have put them together like this just to make sure that they would fit. But first, let's see, this page here, I just created a long band, so you will have to alter that a little bit. But what you can do is, I've scored a 1/2 inch here, okay? Because the first thing I'm going to do is attach that. Let me use the Fabri-Tac again. I'm going to attach that to the top, try to get it in the center. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about the length of it right this minute. Let me give that a minute to dry. And then on your cards, you will simply start placing. Start at the top. That's what I do anyway. I start at the top, and I'm going right to that fold. So this will fold over it. I just want to make sure it's kind of straight. Okay. So you glue that one down. I lift it up and get your second card. And just butt it up against this. And try to keep them straight. Okay, and then your next one, and do the same thing all the way down. Trying to give them a minute to dry. I hope everyone's doing okay. This is the time of the year, as some know, it's garden season, and I try to preserve, I do canning. I have a garden, and I can our vegetables for the winter and on until the next season. And so it's a very busy time of the year for me. But I do love my garden. It's just so satisfying. There are a lot of these, but I just love this hymn, and I love the story behind the hymn. And so I just wanted to put it in a folio for others to enjoy. That no matter what we go through, the Lord knows it, and He is with us, and He knows best. You know, I just noticed this set because I tried to film this yesterday, and I don't know what happened. I went through all this, but it wasn't on my phone. So I don't know what happened. But I've noticed on these that I did not put the numbers on here, and I really didn't check it. So I hope that I've got these in the right order. And I believe I do. I believe I do. And the last one. Oh, okay. Those look a little straight. And so then what I did was I just guesstimated. Because what I'd like to do is, let me just start here. I might have to cut off a little bit, but we'll just do it here and see how straight I get it. And then I'm going to imaginary line. I'm going to fold it where it matches the bottom here, like this. Okay, and I'm going to fold it back, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to place, sorry I didn't get them out. I'm going to place a magnet here. These are the strongest magnets, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a magnet here, under here, okay? I probably could, no, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to put a magnet, which I just lost it in here somewhere. There it comes. I'm going to place a magnet so that I get this a little straighter in here. Okay, like this. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around for a second. Okay, I'm gonna pull this back, and I'm gonna put this here. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna glue it in there, like that. Okay. And here's the tricky part. Okay, so the magnet is about here, which is right in here. Let me see, where did they go? Let me get another one. I know I should measure these things, but I don't. So let me show you. So there's the magnet, and it looks like it's going to fall right here. I can show you on 1 Thessalonians 4:16. So all I'm going to do is take this, and I'm going under here, and I'm going to place it. Oh, I turned it the wrong way. Okay. That's the right way. Hold on. Right way. So right there. Okay. And so now you see it's going right there. Okay. So I'm going to take that off. Oh, you know what? I bet this is easier. Let's do it this way. And we're going to lift this up. And I'm going to place glue here. And I'm going to push that down. And I'm going to let that, I'm going to hold that for a minute so it dries. Probably can take that off. There we go. And then, what I normally do, just so, oh, sorry. Just so it doesn't get hung on anything, I will take a piece of clear tape and I'm going to put this here over it. Okay, and then if you'd like, you don't have to, but your piece that you had, you can cover it, and you could have a little tiny pocket or a tuck spot, or you can just cover it all the way up like I'm going to do. So I'm just going to put glue all the way on this piece. This was the extra piece from the flap. And so I'm just going to stick it under there. Okay. And then there's your, okay. And then the other option is here. There is another pocket. You could just use this pocket if you would like, or this one. And this is the one I'm going to use. You can use this pocket. And you glue these flaps here. And I'm going to put it on this side here. And then I just put the song here again on this card. The hymn as well. So I thought it could fit there. And then for your closure here, again, I will probably use a Velcro, but there are lots of ways to close this. It's just Velcro is easy, especially if you're filming. So let's see. So, and see with these Velcro dots, there is a clear side, so that's why I took off both pieces, because I prefer the clear side to be down so that when you take it off, you can't see it as well. And so, and then you have this back side, and so there is an extra pocket, and it matches that. So this is why I'm going to put this pocket here. And then, of course, there is provided tags and, you know, and things that you can use. Or if you have the It Is Well kit, you can use that as well. So I hope this helped you in getting this together. And I hope you all have a truly blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.